Caitlin Clark rocks Boom Baby gear and leads Fever's heartfelt shoutout to Pacers. In a video shared by the Indiana Fever on social media on Friday, Caitlin Clark and co sent a heartfelt shoutout to the Indiana Pacers ahead of their Game 3 matchup against the Cleveland Cavaliers, led by Clark. The Fever players were seen rocking the Pacers' Boom Baby shirt as they shared their support for their NBA counterparts. The Indiana Pacers shirt is a nod to their longtime coach and broadcaster Slick Leonard's infamous catchphrase of Boom Baby. The Pacers even had the phrase painted on the sidelines of the court they used for home NBA Cup games this season. Despite the heartfelt support from their WNBA counterparts, the Pacers lost Game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals to go 2-1 in the series. They will look to take a commanding 3-1 lead in Game 4 on Sunday. Meanwhile, the Indiana Fever prepare to face the Atlanta Dream on Saturday in their final preseason game before they kick off their 2025 campaign against the Chicago Sky on May 17th. Caitlin Clark on handling pressure ahead of 2025 WNBA season. Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA last year with a lot of expectations after a historic collegiate career. However, the star guard matched the hype and delivered a historic rookie campaign, breaking several WNBA records. This time, fans have even more expectations after the Indiana Fever made big moves in the offseason to get Clark the necessary support to lead them to a deeper run in 2025. Speaking to reporters after a practice session on Thursday, the 2024 Rookie of the Year shared how she and the Fever will deal with the increased pressure to perform in the upcoming season. "There's always expectations and pressure to perform. We understand the spotlight," Caitlin Clark said. "People expect this team to win, and that's exactly what we want to do for our fans and this organization. Me personally, I wouldn't want it any other way," Clark added. "We get to show up every single night, and there's people cheering for us. And you get to play the game you love. So, if there is that pressure, it's just something you embrace. You just rise to the occasion because you wouldn't want it any other way." Caitlin Clark concluded her rookie season averaging 19.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, 8.4 assists and 1.3 steals, shooting 41.7% from the field, including 34.4% from deep, as she led the Indiana Fever to their first playoff appearance since 2016. Heading into her sophomore year with the experience and a reformed team, fans are excited to see how Clark delivers in the upcoming season. LSU star Flau'jae Johnson name-drops old rival Caitlin Clark in new rap song. Friday wasn't the first time Caitlin Clark has appeared in a rap lyric, but it was definitely the first time she got name-dropped by a performer she has faced multiple times in March Madness. LSU star Flau'jae Johnson, who moonlights as a rapper on Jay-Z's Roc Nation label, released her latest single this week, "Help Me," via a video on TikTok. About midway through the song comes a lyric with a little extra meaning. Johnson and LSU famously faced Clark's Iowa team in both the 2023 and 2024 NCAA tournaments, beating the Hawkeyes for the national championship in the first game, then losing in the Elite Eight and their back-to-back bid in the National Player of the Year's revenge game. Between those two games and the discourse that emerged from them, LSU became an unavoidable part of Clark's story, and vice versa. That continued into the Indiana Fever star's WNBA career, topping former LSU star Angel Reese for Rookie of the Year honors last season. Fans noticed Caitlin Clark being treated differently than Paige Bueckers. All eyes are on Dallas Wings guard Paige Bueckers, who was selected No. 1 overall in last month's WNBA draft. Bueckers spent 5 years at UConn, where she won 4 Major Player of the Year awards in 2021, led the Huskies to a national title this past season, and averaged 19.8 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 4.5 assists per game. Before the 2025 WNBA regular season tips off, fans have been looking at tickets to catch Clark and Bueckers in action. One fan looked up tickets to 2 Minnesota Lynx home games. One against the Wings on May 21st, and the other when the Fever visit Target Center. The fan compared ticket prices for both games, revealing that demand to see Clark is much higher. Comparable seats in Section 132 are over $400 more per ticket, and there are significantly more available seats for the Wings game. Caitlin Clark sends encouraging 5-word injury update before Fever preseason game. "But I feel really good, honestly," Clark added. She later said, "When I'm out in practice, I'm full go. I'm not limited in any regard. Whatever drills I'm in the last 2 days, I've been pretty active. There's no reason to overdo anything right now at the beginning of the season. Still don't play here for another week, so the last 2 days have been really good for myself." Clark added that she doesn't know what caused the injury, but it's probably due to too much basketball. She concluded by saying, "Was nothing major or anything like that."
What has it kept you from doing?
Sorry, what?
What has it kept you from doing? Like,
honestly, when I'm in practice, I'm full go. I'm not limited in any regard or whatever drills I'm in. The last 2 days, I've been pretty active, and there's no reason to overdo anything right now. It's been the beginning of the season. Still don't play here for another week, but the last 2 days have been really, really good for myself.
You know where it started? What caused it to get her in the
I
first
don't.
place?
Probably just a little too much basketball. I think, I love being in the gym, but I think understanding like when to be in the gym and when to recover and things like that. So I think just finding a balance and obviously just getting back into the swing of things.